Celtic are coming off a fresh defeat to the informed team in Scotland, Hibernian. Aberdeen have won back-to-back games after going what felt like 10 years without a victory in the league. But who will be victorious tonight when Celtic host Aberdeen at Celtic Park? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Celtic had a chance to drop points to Rangers, and Rangers didn't take that chance. So now, once again, Celtic opportunity to go 16 points clear.
Will they? Well, Aberdeen will have to break a voodoo. They don't really beat Celtic, but I tell you what, listen to this match fact. I feel like this is pretty mental to kick off the Fed. Aberdeen remain the only side to avoid defeat and to even score away to Celtic in the Scottish Premiership this season, having drawn 2 each with them at Parkhead in October. The only team in the league to score away at Parkhead, and we're sitting at the end of February. Fair play. That's
the only team so Celtic haven't conceded away.
Aye. Now, obviously, obviously they conceded in the League Cup against Hibs and Falkirk at home. But in terms of the league, Aberdeen are the only team to score.
Well, that's some record for Celtic.
Maybe it'll change March 16th when Barry and the boys arrive, but this is another opportunity.
Yeah, maybe it will, but we put up the poll, guys. 284 votes. 76% are going with a Celtic win. 16% are going with an Aberdeen win, and 8% are going with a draw. So, got over 3/4 of you guys believing that Celtic will be victorious tonight. I also believe that Celtic will be victorious tonight. I just think, especially after that Hibernian game, I think that they will want to come out here and make up for that defeat, and I think they'll be trying to prove a point. And to me, Aberdeen, even though they did win the last 2 games in a row, I think they were a bit fortunate to win them both. And I think tonight their fortune runs out.
It does run out. I'll be interested to see what the Celtic 11 is, but this is another fact. Celtic have won each of their last 9 home league games by an aggregate of 32-0. Never before in the club's history have they won 10 in a row at home without conceding. So Aberdeen, history says they will score tonight.
32-0, so they're averaging what, 3.5-0 over the last 9 league games?
Aye, something like that. That's crazy.
Well, you say something like, is it not dead on?
Aye, yeah, but you know what I mean. So
3.5 goals to 0.
3.5 goals to 0.
That is the average scoreline over the last 9.
But they've never done it before, where they've went 10 games in a row at home without conceding in the league. So all eyes.
Chance for Rodgers then to break another record tonight.
Aye, maybe it might be the only 10 in a row they ever get, but here.
History making Brodge.
Yep, history making Brodge. But the reality is, here I think in the preview show I went with 3-1 Celtic. I think Aberdeen will be up.
3-0.
I think Aberdeen will be up for this. I'm not saying Celtic are there to be had at, right? But if this was 2 match days ago, I would seriously fear for Aberdeen in terms of this could be about 10-0. But I think it will be relatively close enough, but they'll still win easy.
Well, one man that will not be up for this is Jamie McGrath. Not that he would be playing anyway because he's currently injured. However, he has decided to leave Aberdeen. He's joined Hibernian. He's agreed to join Hibs on a 4-year deal at the age of 29. So, pretty massive signing there. Will that unsettle Aberdeen? I've seen a few Aberdeen fans come out not really happy that Hibernian have announced that signing, but at the end of the day, what do you expect? Hibs aren't going to wait till the end of the season. Why should Hibs wait and not give their fans good news just to, avoid potentially upsetting and unsettling Aberdeen? Makes no sense to me. As soon as you agree a deal with a player, you're entitled to announce that straight away.
Also, he's out for the rest of the season. So what's it unsettling? Who's it unsettling? Who cares? Also, I mean, a lot of big deals being made about it. Oh, Aberdeen don't give out big contracts. They literally gave it a 3-year deal.
To Nielsen, didn't they?
Who's 32.
Yeah, and
that doesn't make any sense.
It has been awful this season.
Yeah. So but he's 32. See, Jamie McGrath, he's in the prime of his career. Not saying he's the greatest player to ever live, right? But I think Hibs have played, I don't want to say a blinder, but I think it's a good deal because if he's a good 6 months or a year at Hibs, he's got 3 years left on his deal. They can make they're going to make profit regardless if they sell him, but they could get a couple of million for him.
Who?
Jamie McGrath.
Don't think they will, but I get your point. If he has a spectacular first season, then yeah. I mean, he will be like 40.
No, he'll be 29. He's 28 now. He's 29 in September.
I just don't think Jamie McGrath at that age is leaving the Scottish Premiership for millions.
When I say, I mean 2 million tops, folks, alright? And that's good. I think that's a good deal.
Here, even if they sell him for like $500,000 or something like that, you're making $500K profit.
No, I know.
Now, you could argue there's a negative side. You could argue there's a negative side because you're giving, a 4-year contract to someone that I believe will be 29 by the time he joins
but how
Hibs.
long have we banged on about these clubs need to give these guys bigger deals? I know it's more implied to the younger guys, but...
No, they do, but I mean, Jamie McGrath hasn't kicked the ball for Hibernian yet, so I'm not going to sit here and say that he's earned a 4-year deal. But you're right, I do think clubs in Scotland, too many times, they let their star players' contracts run. For me, if you look at the Hearts situation, and I know he's not been fantastic this season, but it's damn near criminal that Hearts have allowed Lawrence Shanklin's contract to run out at the end of this season and potentially get nothing if he walks away to another club.
Yep.
That should not be happening.
I think it's great business for Hibs because they've took one of Aberdeen's best players.
Yeah, they've
regardless of his age or
they've
whatever.
strengthened themselves.
And also...
Let's not pretend that 29, 28 is old.
It's not, I know.
I think that people... Maybe
you're Wayne Rooney or something.
Maybe in FIFA 12 when you hit 31 and your stats just fucking completely died. But for the most part, I mean, you can... Some players hadn't even hit their prime by then.
No, I know.
So, I mean...
Let's not greet about it.
Yeah. Why just John McGinn?
I think he's older. I think he's 30.
You'd take him, wouldn't you? You wouldn't go, he's too old.
Exactly.
You'd offer him a 4-year contract, wouldn't you? You'd snap your fingers off, so...
But even if Jamie McGrath sees out his contract to Hibs, he'll be 32. He won't be done. No, I'll admit, by the time he's 32, they're not going to get the 1.5 million, 2 million that I've suggested they might get, but I think it's a good deal. But it's not going to affect Aberdeen. I don't think Jimmy Thielen's sitting there clinically depressed. A guy that wouldn't have kicked the ball the rest of this season isn't going to feature for the rest of this season. Will he get booed when he returns to Batoji like the likes of Scott Wright and Ryan Jack? Probably not.
Kyogo's for 29, 28. You would offer him a 4-year deal?
Probably.
I mean, Celtic did give him a 4-year deal after, I believe, the second title after Ange.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that, I think too much has been made of that.
Let's get into it, right? So 294 votes, 8% going for draw, 16% going Aberdeen, and 76% going Celtic.
You must already... Did you ignore that when I literally just read those numbers out earlier?
I think I did, I was going through the match facts, they were crazy.
Big Stevie Cool still...
Who are we going? I'm going 3-1.
Big Stevie Cool still concussed. You've already said you went 3-1 in the preview show, I went 3-0. We've got this, man. You're repeating yourself here. I don't know what you're doing. What we are going to do now, though, is go into the comments, if that's alright with you. Yeah. Because we haven't said these yet.
Go.
Right, well,
Jota has scored the most goals against Aberdeen than any other club.
Where'd you pluck that from?
BBC Sport.
Right. Terry Wheeler says, I think Celtic 4, Aberdeen 0, Maida hat-trick and Jota with the goals. Happy face, 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover. Could be 4. I'm going 3 now, so we're not a million miles away here. Dyson Maida. I mean, Jota, Maida could easily both get on the score sheet. Rydon Natello says, Celtic will win by a high margin. I hope not, but it's just reality. Aberdeen don't want to play and motivated Celtic at Celtic Park. So, don't know if this guy's an Aberdeen fan or not, judging by the comments there. But, he's going with Celtic comfortable win. Terry Weir's going with a Celtic comfortable win. We're both going with, pretty comfortable wins for Celtic. I'll be surprised if Aberdeen get anything for this game, but we'll have to wait and see. Look, could go either way. Well, I say it could go either way. It definitely won't go either way. I think the big question is, it's just a matter of how much will Celtic win by. That's what I'm predicting. And can Aberdeen get a goal? And can Aberdeen prevent Celtic from getting that record of 10 consecutive clean sheets at Celtic Park? To me, that is what's really up for grabs here. Whether Aberdeen score or not. I don't think the result's in doubt. But I do think that record, if people are interested in it, I think that will be...
When was the last time both Old Firm teams lost 2 in a row? Back to back?
Don't think it's going to happen over the next 40 hours.
I think one.
Yeah, I think one team...
I think Jimmy Thielen's Army tonight are going to...
One team is more likely
come up short.
Yeah, one team is more likely to lose than the other. Anyway, guys, look, that's it there for your preview. In terms of news and stuff like that, nothing really new to add there. Who will start up front for Celtic? I mean, I would imagine Jota, Maida, Kuhn.
Aberdeen's a game you throw at Adam Adea in.
Is it?
Aye.
You do trust Adam Adea?
Shite striker for a shite club.
Do you trust Adam Adea to get the job done against Aberdeen?
No. But it's a game that doesn't mean anything.
Well, we'll see, guys. Doesn't mean anything, but means a lot to Aberdeen. They are in that fight for third place, so we'll see what happens. If they lose tonight, there's a chance that they will lose third place. But yeah, it's really close. You look at the league table: Hibernian, Dundee United, breathing down their necks. You got Hearts and St Mirren potentially, a couple of good results away if you're getting in there too. So, should be a good battle for third place. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Catch you in the review later on tonight. Hopefully we come back and we say we were wrong and Aberdeen surprised us all, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, if Aberdeen win, I'll be in the review.
I'll find positive for both results. Put it that way. I'll find positives for both results.
More positives than others, though, if other ones happen.
Till next time. Peace.